I'm still a little sick, or quite sick actually. So I want to do this video before I get too sick to the point that I can't do it. That, and while this is fresh in my mind, it would be very helpful to do this now. So today I skipped 2 classes so that I could see a hypnotist. I saw this hypnotist already when I was at university, and I heard that he was coming here, and I got really excited. I was like the first person in the audience, but that's because I didn't have class because I skipped it. So I was just sitting there on my laptop playing Mario Kart. Yeah. And so I got called up to be hypnotized. So did 2 of my friends actually, so that was cool. We were hypnotized together, which was fun. There's a spider. There's a spider right there. I really don't like it. Why am I having problems with bugs? Anywho, after I was done, like after I was woken up and everything, I remembered bits and pieces. Not like right off the bat, you know, I didn't like remember like, oh my god, I can't believe I just did this. It was more or less like I had to think about it to remember it. It's not like I forgot everything I was doing though. So it's not like freaky like that. So, and a lot of people came up to me. I don't like spiders. A lot of people came up to me and told me about what I did. Yeah, that was a little embarrassing right there. My friend actually said that people were giving her funny looks, but I don't believe her because nobody was looking at us funny. We just made fools of ourselves on stage. There's no reason for it to be a funny look. That's a genuine look that they're allowed to give us. So some of the things that Some things that I did include riding a horse. I was 2 years old and I got to pet a pony. The pony was a boy who was also on stage who thought he was a pony, and then woke him up and he was like, "Why are you guys petting me?" And then the hypnotist, Frederick Winters, told us that he was a boy with cooties. I ran screaming back to my seat, scared, because I was 2 years old. He also asked us what our favorite TV shows were, and I told him Rugrats. And he asked who my favorite character was, and so I told him Chucky. And he asked, why not Tommy? Or he was like, oh, not Tommy? I was like, no. And he was like, why Chucky? And I was like, because he's a ginger. Yeah. That was fun. People made fun of me for that one. He also made the boys think that they were laying eggs. And then he told the girls that we had theories. I was the only one who had a theory. My theory was that they were canoodling with chickens. I literally said canoodling! Who says canoodling? Apparently I do. If you can hear meowing, that would be my cat. He wants out, but I'm not letting him out. He also made us think that, okay, when he was turned around facing us, he was fully clothed. But when he would turn around and face the audience, he wasn't wearing anything. So like he would turn around and we'd all be like, oh my god, oh. One of the chicks was like, you have a hole in your jeans. So great. He made us forget our names. He came to me first too. He was like, so what's your name? And I was like, I don't know. That was pretty great. And then someone would laugh like really hard and he'd be like, oh, you think that's funny? What's your name? And the guy would be like, I don't know. So great. Made a kid think he had 11 fingers too. Yeah. He also made us think that we were watching a horror movie. He was gonna let us go out. Like, he was not done with us, but he was like, you know, like playing with us still. So he made us go to sleep, and then he was talking about how when we wake up, we're gonna go out to the audience, and everybody's gonna be naked, and then we're gonna realize that they're not naked. We're the ones that are naked. So we got out there, and we're looking around. We're like, me and my friends were like, oh, why are they naked? Why are they naked? It was great. And then he's like, look down at yourselves. I was like, oh. And like me and my 2 friends, we were like huddled up against each other, trying to like hide ourselves. But like we were all trying to do it, so it was like a fail. And like he was like, stop it, what are you doing? and stop it was our cue to realize that everybody's wearing clothing. And he's like, there's like an orgy going on over in this corner. So great. He also asked us what we would do with our $25,000, or our $25 million that we won in our horse race. And I said that I was going to the Harry Potter theme park. This guy across from me was like, I'm investing in toothpaste. What? That's great.
I was hanging out with some friends the other day down at the river, and it was about midnight, so the place that we were at was actually closed. And we knew it. Well, I did. And we were just eating dinner and not making any trouble, and a cop comes by. So, of course, she has to check our IDs and everything. So we get up there, and we're all pulling out our IDs and everything. My friend Luther has his college ID out, too. Like, it's on top, you know? And I looked at it, and I was like, whoa, you can actually see you in yours. And he's like, what are you talking about? I mentioned how in my ID picture, it's like 90% background and like 10% of my face. So you can't even tell it's me. The cop, she was like, well, if you weren't such a midget, I was so confused. Like, I've never had a cop call me a midget before, so that's a weird moment for me. Especially because I'm not a midget. I'm average height for chicks, so, but it was still rather amusing. And then so we were talking, and she was just chatting with us, and she was like, dispatcher's in my ear, and it is so distracting. Almost as distracting as your hair. So, that was pretty funny, because I know that my hair is quite distracting. Honestly, when I walk by a mirror, I look at the blue rather than how I look. And then, so, I'm standing there, and I take off my shoes, and she's like, why are you taking off your shoes? Why would you take off your shoes? And I was like, well, I have blisters on my feet from walking all day. And she was like, well, if you wouldn't wear boats for shoes, jeez. She didn't even make fun of my friends. She straight targeted me. She was making fun of my hair, my height, and my shoes, which I don't really mind. I thought it was hilarious. Questions, comments, concerns, emotional outbursts, whatever it is, I want to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up, please. However many thumbs up there are for this video, I will put that many unicorns in my next video. So, if you want to see some unicorns, I suggest you thumbs up my video and stuff. So yeah.